endurance sports are just as challenging mentally as they are physically. And so it's important to train our minds to be prepared for the challenge that lies ahead. So whether you're a race walker, whether you're doing long distance running, long distance swimming, remember the confidence that you have will come from the training that you've done. You have done this before, you have put yourself through the same fatigue, the same exhaustion before, and you know that this is something that you can do. What's important is that when you are pursuing a long distance goal, you need to set your own goals, your own timings. A lot of times when we see other players moving ahead of us, we tend to get carried away and we start getting distracted from our own timings and we try and match pace with them, not realizing that each of us has our own pace, each of us has our own strategy. Some people might start out better, some people might be better finishers. So don't get carried away by what someone else is doing. Instead, focus on what you have prepared for, what your own game plan has been. In endurance sports, the weather conditions also tend to matter a lot. So make sure that you take some time to just adapt, adjust, and read the situation properly. So the timings that you've given when you were back home in your training ground may not be the timings that will happen here because there are so many other factors that do play a role. So remember, the goal has to be your own after factoring all the conditions that are there. The other thing is that sometimes when you do get to tend to get fatigued, our focus shifts on how tired we're feeling, the muscles of our legs, sometimes our heart rate, and that can actually make us feel more demotivated and get us down. So instead, what you need to do if you need to sustain your stamina is shift your focus outwards. Don't focus on these physical aspects. Instead, focus on one point in front of you and keep walking, keep running towards that. A lot of times, even mentally, imagining certain music playing in your mind or imagining a certain chant going on in your mind can also help you maintain your pace, maintain your rhythm for the long run. Break down your goals. A very, very long distance can sometimes feel very daunting. So rather than looking at the entire 20, 30, 40 kilometers, break it down to one round at a time. If you're able to do all of these aspects, you're going to make yourself proud